Hey guys, Mikey here again. I was a little nervous, but I didn't want to make this video. That's something that got my mind of what happened in the past. But I want to make this video. In case y'all never heard of a Monster Jam event, somebody on YouTube made a video of Monster Jam was getting worse. But I figure I would definitely try to do mine. He has been watching Monster Jam since 2006 to 2007. But to me, in case y'all wondering, when did I start getting into Monster Jam? I first started watching Monster Jam in 2005 to 2020, which is I was growing up during that time. When I moved here on this farm in 2008, I started watching him again. And then 2009, there was an accident at the Cumbadome. From what I heard, a 6-year-old boy named Sebastian Hizzy was struck by a metal ring from a red and silver monster truck called Natural High, driven by Kevin Raymer. But I'm really sorry for talking about it, because I know it upsets some of the people, including the family, but it upsets me too. And I felt very bad for the loss of their son. I felt very bad, but I'm pretty sure they were aware of that was an accident. But the driver, Kevin Raymer, didn't know that ring was going to come off. From what I saw on the video when I watched it, that shaft was swiveling from side to side when it was turning. It was getting ready to come loose. Right before that, I did saw sparks coming out when he was doing a slap wheelie during the freestyle competition. And when he landed on that red car, when he tried to do a turn to make a donut, that ring at the front came out above the arena floor and struck Sebastian in the head, including also another spectator was injured, but luckily he survived. But unfortunately, Sebastian didn't make it, but I felt very, very bad for their loss to their son. I keep praise to their son, including his family. And but in case you're wondering, when did I start going to the first monster truck event? Back in the year of April 20th, 2012, for the Gravediggers 30th anniversary, I actually went to the Huntington Big Sandy Arena at the toughest monster truck tour, Big Sandy Arena. That's where I went to, because that's the same place where I graduated high school in 2019. That was about 6 years ago, that was tomorrow. Now my cousin Tim went to high school, and he did graduated this year. And unfortunately, I don't go to Monster Jam no more, because the way they done to the track, they changed it to make a dirt track instead of cars. I was kind of upset, including all the fans out there are kind of upset. They were missing what they used to see back in the day. They used to have cars to crush. They used to done wheelie competitions back in the day, but nowadays they're just doing the 2-wheel skills challenge. And but according to my side of the story, I'm not going to Monster Jam because their tickets are too expensive, and I'm afraid that that company was going to take that money away. So I decided not to go every single year no more because all they care is about the money. They make Monster Jam games that are not as fun on the consoles that you're missing out. I got BMT Drive on my gaming laptop, and I downloaded Monster Truck mods on Beam Monsters website, and you can go check it out and download the mods. You're not gonna miss out. They sound just like in real life and do the same stunt like in real life, and they sound just like real life, and their engines are about the same as real life. And I did met one of the first monster trucks I did met when I was 11 years old in 2012, back in April, before August 22nd for my 12th birthday. I met Doug Noki in Tailgater, Jim Kohler in Avenger, Steve Kohler in Wrecking Crew, J.R. McNeil in Bounty Hunter, and Ice Cream Man. I can't even remember what the driver's name is. If you guys remember who that monster truck driver is of the Ice Cream Man, let me know in the comments below. I also met Travis Petra and Toxic during that time. That was during the pit party before the show begins. I started not to get used to the loud V8 engines on monster trucks. But I did have a blast. I had a good time during that time. It was a lot of fun. And I had a very good time. I like seeing cars getting destroyed and squashed and crushed. That's what I definitely like to see. And then 2013, they didn't come back to the Big Sandy Arena because I believe it was canceled. I'm not even sure what's going on. But they never come back to the Big Sandy Arena at all. And I know you Monster Jam fans out there are upset today because of the track change that they kept making the same track every single week that you go to for every single weekend. Same crap and same junk track that always the same. Everything is just dirt, not cars. But they did have some, but not a whole much. But they don't even do encores anymore. All they do is stunt. But World Finals every year they do encores, but nowadays they don't do it. All that crap is just only just like toys for the kids. That's all it is. But I'm not even mad at that company. I was just disappointed. But I did met Dennis Anderson about 3 years ago in North Carolina. And I had a good time meeting him. But even that, the reason why I don't go to Monster Jam no more because all that track is the same track and it's just dirt. Which that was kind of boring. And it's kind of crazy. And I think it may continue to get worse instead of going back to the old school. But I wish they would go back to the old school. I really wish they would, but all they care is about taking people's money away and kept supporting it. But even that, I don't think I don't ever want to go to Monster Jam World Finals or Monster Jam events at all. All that stuff is just got dirt. No cars to crush. None of crazy stunts that you used to see. but they took it away. But I was a little upset. I watched Monster Jam when I was 5 years old. I think I first started watching it in 2005 to 2020, which is the last time before the coronavirus. But even that, I just don't even go to Monster Jam no more because of the tickets are expensive. Because I don't want to pay for that much money for them tickets. But if you guys, everybody want me to do BMG Drive videos of monster truck mods on there for every next weekends, just like the real life monster truck events, let me know in the comments if you wanted to see that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that for you. It's on my laptop. I will definitely do one probably sometime. Probably on next weekend, every single next weekend. Maybe on July 4th I can definitely do that before fireworks. And I'll definitely do that. So, anyway, guys, if you agree to me on this one about that change that they done after the past, leave a like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think about that situation. But anyways, I'll see you later. But tomorrow we might do a bonfire, probably tomorrow evening, because it's still kind of raining. But I was disappointed today because I was going to do one, but I was going to try to find my knob for that Craftsman ST5200, but I accidentally threw that original one into the pile somewhere in the garage because I'm afraid to look for it because I'm afraid there might be a snake in there. But I'm not even sure, but you just got to watch out for them. But anyways, I'll see you later. But for now, I'll continue to do more videos since I'm not going to be working in the other state. That way I can do videos every single day for you. Because I'm sure that I'm happy that I can find my own excavator where I can do some work on my property. And that'll make you all happy to see some little bit of different stuff. But I will eventually do a farm tour someday after when I get a few things changed around the farm. Which that'll be a while. But it's gonna take me some time. But anyways, I'll see you later. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good weekend,